You're evolving into infant and parent. November 5, 2013. Dear ones, please take a moment to process your feelings about living from your heart. Do you believe it is possible? Listen to your inner being and it will give you the answer, yes or no. If your response is yes, you merely need to voice your intent to live from your heart to yourself. If your answer is no, please read on. Loving from your heart does not mean loving all but that dastardly person who wronged you. Nor does it mean you must openly love all. Many of you worried about opening your heart to yourself, and therefore all are concerned you will be abused once again for doing so. As a child, most of you awoke in the morning fully expecting to find loving people and experiences. You walked into the street without supervision, jumped off high playground slides and raced madly about on your tricycle. For you loved and were loved. You braved the odds without a thought of the consequences. Eventually, adults and older siblings trained you to be careful, to be wary, to not take chances. Security and safety were drummed into your head. You knew someone out there was waiting to harm you. Some of you also felt that emotional, spiritual or physical fear within your family which encouraged you to broaden your safety net to all but yourself. Given that your parents, society and the media continued the drumbeat of fear and the need to be ever alert to those bad people out there, somewhere, you started doubting your ability to discern bad from the misguided or fearful, including yourself. Who could you trust? Certainly not yourself if you were not able to quickly distinguish between those who could harm you and those who merely wanted to be with you or love you. This was particularly true if you were afraid of your family members. You could not trust society, the boogeyman was out there waiting to take what you had or to harm you. You could not trust your family for they were continually informing you of your wrongness. Don't touch that. Don't break that. Be a good girl. Be nice. And all other phrases drummed into your being that told you over and over that you could not trust yourself to know what was right for you. That you could not be lovable if you were wrong so often. Many of you feel your family and society were loving. That you live from your heart easily. That is well and good. But we venture to guess that even your heart has a caution sign about it alerting you to danger. Meaning you have placed layers of fear around even the most loving family history. In the old age, you were taught to live a life compatible with your world of fear. You no longer need to maintain the layers of fear in your heart, whether created by you, your family or society. Does such a thought not seem far-fetched? Perhaps you could be loving towards this person or experience, but certainly must remain cautious around that person or experience. Not that you need to welcome a stranger into your home to prove you have nothing to fear. Merely that even those of you who feel loving continue to have rings of protection around your heart. Perhaps there is a group of people, entities, political parties, geographic parts of the world, communities, bacteria, illnesses, plants, animals, reptiles or insects you fear. It does not matter how great or small your ring of protection is, it is reducing your ability to love yourself. As an infant, you were overjoyed to watch a snake slither by, or perhaps to eat a spider, or you did not care about the color or culture of your playmate. All were loving, learning experiences. All were interesting and some people and things were more interesting. That interest was whittled away until your new interests and thoughts were processed through family society filters. Filters that did not allow you to love openly and quickly, but rather on the basis of, let me test out this new entity, experienced or person. If it works or feels good, I will move further into the process. If anything frightens or angers me, I will back away quickly. Your emotions and experiences allow you to explore a bit, but not too much without filters of right and wrong showing their ugly heads. Many of you remember we told you to process your experiences and newer thoughts through your inner being. It is now time for you to just experience. In the next few days, you will create a new being that incorporates both parent and child. A parent to nurture you and to create a new set of experience parameters. And a child open to all new experiences. Is this concept frightening for you? Such are the limitations of your love experiences and your love for yourself. If you cannot trust yourself to monitor and nurture yourself, who can you trust? The God out there? Someone who allows you to feel fearful, or the groups that encourage you to feel pain and fear? Such myths were important in the old age when your direction and feelings were created outside yourself. It is time to negate those old age thoughts and to once again be the infant who knows that eating a ladybug will produce a new experience, good or bad. Do you have the ability to know right from wrong? Right and wrong were removed from the new earth as of this year. You are infants of the new earth in terms of exploration. At the same time, you are adults knowing what is right or wrong for you, not anyone else, for you. Allow yourself to explore unhindered by your former earth experiences in this life or others. Allow yourself to love yourself, which is only possible once you remove old age filters from your heart. Allow yourself to be in innocence and maturity, an earth being never before experienced. You are both the naive infant, soaking up the nuances of life through every cell every day you are alive, and the mature parent who knows when to rush into an experience and when to pull back. There is nothing truly evil on earth or in the universes. Merely experiences you wish to explore, good or bad in your current belief patterns, and neutral in universal terms. Know that you are wise enough to know the difference. You no longer need your society to create parameters of rightness and wrongness. You are your own mature monitor. And that which will give you joy is but a decision away. Will you move to those pieces of joy that help you sparkle inside and out, or to those established by your family and society that ensure you live in fear? So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com